Well, the video we're going to be making today is some pepper sauce. Just harvested some peppers. Got a bunch of different bell peppers, Anaheim peppers. These are Bishop Crown's peppers and some Serrano peppers. A couple of Reaper peppers. So let's turn this into some hot sauce. First thing we do is put some oil in the pan. I always like to use this one, extra virgin olive oil. Just use enough to coat the bottom. Next, we'll dice all these up, except for those tomatoes in the back. So after you dice all that up, you can add we're going to add a whole onion and some chipotle chilies. Usually I use 1 can, but we're going to use 2. You want to let that simmer for 10 to 15 minutes or so. So next you want to add, I usually use coarse kosher salt and just regular sugar. Do a ½ cup of each. Next you'll add some distilled white vinegar. Depending on how many peppers you got, I'm going to use 3 cups. So let's add that in there on top of all that. So after you've mixed that around really good, get the salt and the sugar mixed in. We'll let that simmer for another about 15 to 20 minutes. I didn't have any fresh garlic cloves, so I added 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. When you're getting close to done, you want to make sure you have some jars ready, or however you're going to preserve these, and have a food processor or a blender ready, something you're going to use to take those down to a juice, or something be a little thicker than a juice sometimes. We will be using this today, and then we'll go from this, because sometimes some will be a little juicier, some will be a little thicker, and then I'll put it into a container like that. So let's see where it is. Yeah, it's looking like it's pretty done, so we'll take it out of here and put it into the blender. Pulse that till it's really fine. So after you've got it all mixed in there, make sure you stir it up real good, make sure all those ingredients are even. And then we'll get it into the jars. We're gonna need to get out you don't really need a funnel, but we're gonna use one. Make this process easier. You want to make sure you have sanitized jars if you want to keep these for a while. I usually use boiling hot water. Leave your jars in there for a while. You can turn them. There are other ways to sanitize them if you want to use a different top. I'm going to use these like quick seal tops, but there are other tops you can use as well. So after you have everything sanitized, I even sanitized my funnel. Then we're going to go ahead and put them into these jars. Even sanitize your lids as well. So you can see I'm just about done here. Get all this into here. And you can kind of adjust the ingredients as you want. And we'll try one in a second and see how it tasted. Well, this is how much we were able to make today. Quite a bit of fresh hot sauce. So we're going to try it out. And let's take it. Really good. I hope you guys can make some fresh hot sauce for yourselves. Let me know how it goes.